start off with Matthew 24, verse 6. And you will hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that you are not alarmed, for this must take place, but the end is not yet. So of course they're talking about wars in the Bible. So the first dream I had, which was probably one of the more important ones, because it was identified to me as this being like a sign. Someone told me at the end of the dream, this is a sign, you know, when you see this happening, the war is very close.
God bless you, Cloud9 family, and welcome back to another video featured here on the Cloud9 Blessings YouTube channel. My prayer is that all of you are having a very blessed week in the Lord and are so ready to see Him face to face, because we know that we are getting so very close to the Lord's soon return to call us up to meet Him in the clouds, as it says in 1 Thessalonians chapter 4, verse 16 through 18. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you warning dreams that were emailed in by our dear brother in Christ, Lawrence, who truly wanted to share this video with all of us. So brothers and sisters, let's now take a look.
Hello, brothers and sisters in Christ. Hello, Cloud9 Blessings, Amber. Thank you for having me on your show. I'll try and keep this moving along so it's not boring or whatever. Since these dreams started, I became a born again Christian. I'm quite passionate and I love Jesus. So I'll start off with these World War III dreams. I had about 20 of them. I'm going to really compress it down and summarize the dreams, otherwise I'd be here for a very long time just discussing these. But I'd like to start off with Matthew 24, verse 6. And you will hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that you are not alarmed, for this must take place, but the end is not yet. So of course they're talking about wars in the Bible. So the first dream I had, which was probably one of the more important ones, because it was identified to me as this being like a sign. Someone told me at the end of the dream, this is a sign, you know, when you see this happening, the war is very close. Okay, so I dreamt there was a small arms exchange between the US and China. So small arms, I'm thinking like a rifle or something. And again, this is an important event. This particular dream was kind of more along the lines of I was watching the news. Okay, I heard it on the news. Okay, so that's something you have to watch for. I also had a dream about, another dream about two Russian subs in a harbor. Now, these subs were in a harbor where they shouldn't be. And in this dream was very vivid. I mean, I was at the harbor walking around and I could see this Russian sub against the jetty and another Russian sub out in the middle of the harbor. And I knew that they were Russian subs because there was these towers. I don't know what you call them. The tower in the middle of the sub that goes up. And there were windows around the top. And when I woke up after the dream, I went Googling and I found out that only Russian subs have these windows at the top. But this dream here, the importance of this dream is that the subs were in a harbor where they weren't supposed to be. Okay, you know, I love this world. I do not want a third world war, because based on the dreams I saw, it is going to be horrible if it does happen. So, you know, we should all be praying to God in Jesus that World War III doesn't happen. I know in Matthew 24, 6, you know, it says, don't, you know, whatever, don't worry about this. These things must happen. But still, I don't want it to happen. So I pray for peace every day. What else can I say? I guess that's about it. So, I mean, I feel like judgment is definitely upon us. And, you know, you never know when your time is going to come. You know, if, you know, when you're going, you have to make sure you're in a good place with Jesus. And just like to say, God bless everyone here. And if you stuck to the end, God bless you again. And have a wonderful day or evening. And thank you, Amber. Bye.
My goodness, brother, these experiences were truly intense, and I could feel the urgency of why you would want to share them because they definitely speak of what many others have seen here on the channel. And many others have also shared experiences about seeing submarines. And in your experience, you shared the detail of just knowing that it was from Russia. And then you looked online and noticed that on top of a submarine, that tall part that goes up had windows all around it, and you came to find out that that is indeed also from Russia. So I don't believe that any of these experiences are coincidences at all because we're seeing a lot of similarities here on the channel with dreams about submarines, about nuclear activity, also about things that lead up to that, and about nations coming together to do things. And then you also shared about that nuclear exchange between the United States and China as well. So only time will tell when all of these things will definitely fall into place. But we do know that the Bible speaks about war in so many parts of the Bible, specifically in Revelation, but it is mentioned in over 30 chapters in the Bible, different parts, which include Ecclesiastes, so many different parts of the Bible. So it's really interesting to see how the Lord speaks about it in various ways. And when we look into Revelation, we know that it speaks about the war in heaven in particular. Also, at the end of the 7 year tribulation, when we come back behind of the Lord on white horses, when he battles at that time, that is also going to be a war right there. Also, World War III, we know, is on the horizon as well. But as believers, we can feel and sense in our spirit that all of these things are starting to intensify. Just like a woman that's in labor with a child and the birth pains are getting so intense, all the way till she delivers the baby. So it's not like the pains are going to go backwards all of a sudden. They're going to increase all the way till she has her child. And one of the particular passages which speaks about this very intensely, and it says in Revelation chapter 12, verse 7 through 12, it says, "And there was war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought and his angels, and prevailed not. Neither was their place found any more in heaven. And that great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceiveth the whole world. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him. And I heard a loud voice in heaven, Now is come salvation and strength and the kingdom of our God and the power of his Christ. For the accuser of our brethren is cast down, which accused them before our God day and night. And they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony, and they loved not their lives unto the death. Therefore, rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. And we can see that that short time is happening right now because we are inching so very close to the time when the Lord will be calling us up to meet him in the clouds. And then the tribulation period will begin soon after. And the world is going to see such wrath, such evil, unlike it has ever seen since the beginning of time. And that is why many brothers and sisters in Christ here on YouTube have been wanting to share their messages, their dreams, their heavenly encounters, and their testimonies to all of you in the hopes and prayers that they will wake up many people who in our slumber right now, and that those veils will be lifted up as well. So I truly want to thank you so much, Brother Lawrence, for wanting to share these experiences here on Cloud9 Blessings. And I'm sure they will also confirm what many other brothers and sisters in Christ have also seen in their dreams and visions. Please type down below. The Lord's return is nigh at hand. please type the Lord's return is nigh at hand, because it is imminent, and it could happen at any moment now. If you have enjoyed this video and have your very own experience that you would like to share, I would love to hear from you. Whether it be a rapture dream, vision, tribulation dream, or even a near death experience. All you have to do is email your video or audio file to cloud9blessings@gmail.com, and it could be featured in an upcoming video. Please also don't forget to hit that like button on the way out, because that's how YouTube will know that you are enjoying this series of videos and will recommend them to more brothers and sisters in Christ. So until next time, brothers and sisters, I love you all. God bless you. And until next time, have a very blessed week in the Lord.